look inside, you might find that little bird who taught you how to live your life. She slipped away, but she's in there somewhere. She's itching to come back to you. She's gonna guide you through the tough times ahead. You think you lost it all, but it can come back to you. To the world again. That bird will sing. You need to trust
her. What have I accepted? I think appreciating my healthy body from head to toe. In my late teens through my early 30s, I struggled with body image and having a positive body image. And I've always exercised and tried to eat healthy, but now I'm at peace with who I am and how I look. And it feels great. And I'm not going to tell you my age. But I'll leave it at that. What I appreciate most is the freedom to do what I want when I want. Being an owner of my business, I decide when I work and when I want to play. And I've always tried to be around my 3 teenage daughters to give them healthy snacks after school and to take them to all their activities. I even get to fit in a workout almost every day, and I walk my dog in the woods. And I really enjoy connecting to my networks, both on and offline. And I've made a big effort to connect to people at places that I frequent within the community, because I really believe that these new connections lead me to a more richer life and take me to a place that I normally wouldn't have gone. So especially this year, I've been really diligent about, for example, like hanging out at my local Starbucks after dropping my girls off at school and just kind of getting myself together for the day and planning the day. And with that, it's kind of like the Cheers environment where people are coming and going, and it's typically the same people coming and going. So I've met a lot of new people within my community that some have turned into customers for my business just because they're curious about what I do. So that's been really, really cool.
What have you achieved in your life that you're so proud of? And I mean, we achieve every day. We get out of bed every day. You go to your store every day. You have a beautiful store. But what is it that you're most proud of that you've achieved that maybe not everybody knows what you're thinking?
Well, a couple of things come to mind for me. First, I want to say being on QVC as a guest was a huge achievement that I had from one of my businesses. And going through the process of what it took to be a guest on QVC was such a fun, engaging experience. Like, you had to go to QVC school and learn how to, dress accordingly, the nails, like how to pitch and how not to oversell. And for me, that was just a really fun experience. And then to have gotten asked back after doing that was even more exciting. But I have to say that my biggest achievement was starting my first business, which was called, at the time, Color Me. It was a hand-painted business that I started right after college. I went to school in Boston, then I moved to Virginia with my college roommate to start. I had a job lined up which fell through, and I had to figure out how to make a living. And I, at the time, was hand painting clothing for a hobby. And when we got to Virginia, there was a place like Faneuil Hall that had push carts called the Waterside. So I quickly figured out how to rent one of those kiosks and start selling the things that I was hand painting. So that's why it was called Color Me. And that business evolved into this hand-painted boxer short business, because at the time it was the early 80s and boxer shorts were being worn as outerwear, which was really fun. And we came up with catchy sayings on the boxer shorts that people would buy. And we were hand painting so many boxer shorts that I knew I needed to figure out how to step up the production. So I ended up turning that into a silkscreen boxer short business. So Color Me evolved into Boxer Rebellion. And that business became $1 million business in 1 year in sales, I just want to say. That was sales. That certainly was not profit. And being in my early 20s at the time, this particular experience gave me the confidence and determination, to be successful and persevere at a very young age. And Color Me was business number 1, and Subi-Doo is business number 13, and all the businesses in between kind of led me to where I am today. So I'm a true believer of embracing experiences that you're passionate about and just going down the path and being able to turn it into, to monetize it and turn it into another business if you need to. And so I think, because of Color Me, I'm where I am today because my degree is in nutrition. It's not in business or entrepreneurship. So there you go. Like that's kind of, one thing led to another for me along my career path, which is exciting. The thing about me that I know always needs to be in check is I do not cross my T's and dot my I's because I fly around like a busy bee all the time. But I've learned how to have people on my team who help me with all the details because I'm just moving so quickly and quite frankly, that's why I'm so productive. I just, people are like, how do you get all that done? I can't believe you're like doing this on Facebook, you're selling over here, you're doing fan pages over there. And it's partly because I'm not perfect and I don't do everything 120%. I do it as good as I think it needs to be done. And if it needs to be better, I just have the people that are on my team pick up the pieces. Sometimes they're ugly pieces to pick up, but most of the time it gets me to where I need to go. So I'm okay with that. Ooh, I like that one. I love my ability to reinvent myself when I need change. I've always had a knack for spotting trends and turning products into profitable businesses. So Subi-Doo is my own brand, which is a line of clothing and accessories that I've designed or created that celebrate the Cape and the Islands. And I don't know how much longer I'll be doing this brand, but I'm in my 6th year with this and it feels good. And the Cape and the Islands will never go out of style. They'll always be favorite destinations for people. So I really feel like I have a great local market niche and I like that it's local and I can control it. I'm not interested in turning it into a national business because I don't want to be working 24/7. I want to be taking the walks in the woods and go to my workouts and meeting my friends at Starbucks. So, and chatting with my friends on Skype. So I don't want to feel like my life is so chaotic that I can't enjoy each day. And I really feel like I get all the playing in and I get all the work in and I'm just very content.